We're off to Tynecastle. Hearts at home to second-placed Inverness. Former Hibs boss John Hughes in charge of Caley Thistle these days, of course. Could he lead his side to victory over his old rivals? Commentary comes from Alistair Lamont.
Well, Gary Locke's Hearts squad is stretched to the very bare bones. It means a first start for Sam Nicholson for Hearts and a first league start for Gary Oliver. John Hughes, though, in his second match in charge of Inverness Caley Thistle, is able to name an unchanged side following last weekend's draw against St Mirren. John Hughes, a former Hibs favourite, endearing himself to some of the Tynecastle faithful. Falls for Doran. Wants to go back the way to Tremarco. Billy Mackay onside and unmarked, and should have hit the target. It's Foran, not quite cutting that one out though, and it's Callum Patterson now for Jamie Walker, trying to take on Graham Shinney, and just dragging the shot wide of goal. It's not getting any drier at Tynecastle. Hearts trying to get it clear. They've lost possession though. There's Doran, who goes for it from distance. Oh, what a save from Jamie McDonald just before half-time. Aaron Doran must have felt he'd given his side the lead, but for the outstretched Jamie McDonald's palm. Danger not entirely over though for Caley Thistle as Shinney drives it goalwards, but it flashes wide as the half-time whistle goes, and a couple of scares for Hearts at the end of the half. Long from Dean Brill, nodded down though by Wilson to Robinson. He's been caught in possession though, and the counter-attack from Caley Thistle. Doran, Watkins now for Billy Mackay, and plenty of room inside. Hamill, and tucks it away past Jamie McDonald, and Inverness Caley Thistle have the breakthrough, and no real surprise that it's Billy Mackay who scored John Hughes' first goal as Inverness Caley Thistle manager. But so much room for Billy Mackay, and you really can't afford to do that, as the Caley Thistle marksman will often punish teams, and he's done so again. Hearts looking for a response. It's Callum Patterson, first time ball in for Oliver. Gets the shot away eventually, but it's blocked by Meekings in there with the follow-up with Scott Robinson. And that's well off target, and it almost worked out there for young Gary Oliver. He burst forward from Watkins. Nick Ross managing to keep it in play. Shinney curls it towards goal, but off target from the full-back. Good play by Ross to keep it in, and Shinney got it onto his favoured left foot and almost found the top corner. Danny Wilson getting himself into a bit of bother. Nick Ross picks up for Caley Thistle. There's Watkins for Mackay, so close to his and Caley Thistle's second. Well, Hearts again almost proving the architects of their own downfall. Callum Tapping picks up. That's a lovely bit of skill. He's still got it. Callum Tapping goes for goal. Well, his finish couldn't match the build-up play. Really good footwork from the midfielder. Things going pretty much to plan for John Hughes as his side look for a second goal to make it more comfortable, and they perhaps should have had it there as Marley Watkins diverted it wide. Smith's cross well cut out, away from Draper. Well, this is dangerous now. Caley Thistle on the counter-attack. Mackay peels off his marker and finishes with some style, and surely now the points are heading north. And so often is Billy Mackay, who gave Jamie McDonald He lost Dylan McGowan, and it's a beautiful finish. And Caley Thistle will take the spoils in this League Cup semi-final dress rehearsal.
Every single person associated with Heart of Midlothian, we just want the club sorted out. You know, we want to get it sorted out off the pitch, and if we can do that, then you know, hopefully we can then strengthen the team. Because I think everybody knows, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see that we do need to strengthen the squad.
I mean, you've got players like Billy in the team. There's every chance you win a football match. 5 clean sheets, so everybody's playing their part, and absolutely delighted for them. And they're a special bunch. I'll say that. I'm not going to say we're going to win every week, but anybody that we play against will know they've been in a game.
The Highland phenomenon, Billy Mackay, Pat, 15 goals in 18 games for Inverness this season. Just how good a player is he?
Well, first of all, he is an extraordinary striker. He's helped a little bit in this game. Have a look at this. There's your 2 defenders. Don't leave a striker that sort of space right in front of the goals.
Yes.
Do they learn the lesson 2 seconds later? No. They've given so much space there. Now, that's been part of the Hearts' problem through the season, but if there is a gap there, he will find it.
Yeah.
And that's why he's pretty special. One of the reasons why he's pretty special. A number of reasons. This one's, again, Hearts not helping themselves. Hamill down at the bottom, number 2 here. He should be covering him behind. But let's look at him. Is he going to get near? Wait a minute, what are you doing over there? That's your man there. He's in the left wing there and he gets nowhere near him. So it's helped a little bit there. But it's all about doing the right things when you get that little bit of space there. Mackay, once again, he's battling well. Now, for a moment here, McGowan gets close. Look at this. Good positioning, got his eye on him. Well done, good defending. But he turns his back. It's only another yard, but that's enough. And there's a big, big space there and he's got a chance. This was a great moment for me. Hearts are giving everything. They're trying to get back into the game. And I'm impressed with the fact that they keep on fighting. But watch Mackay, and it's just a moment, just a little movement. Just take him here in the spot. But watch his movement here when we start again. In then out. It's only a tiny little movement, Billy. How good is that for a striker?
It's just confidence, isn't it? We talked about Pookie's movement, now we're looking at his movement, but at the end of the movement there's got to be a finish, and it's a ruthless finish. That's a guy who is playing at the top of his game with movement and finishing and game awareness, and he's really been a find for Inverness. We seem to be talking about him week in, week out.
Billy, how valuable as an asset for Inverness is Billy Mackay, and how good can he be? Could he, for example, play at English Premier League level?
I don't know what Pat thinks, but I don't know Premiership. I hope he proves me wrong. I don't know about the Premiership. I think he's certainly worth a gamble, taking a chance on to go maybe Championship level.
What's his drawback?
There isn't drawbacks, but to play at that level, you have to be
maybe blistering pace as well as
harsh,
anything else.
Yeah. But he's got that awareness. He holds it up. He works ever so hard. I think he's definitely worth a shot in England. But we don't want to sell him on the programme. We want to keep a top talent in Scotland. But
absolutely,
certainly a top player.
Yeah, doing a great job right now for Inverness.